Good evening, everybody. We're on a little bit early. It's about 10:41 on the East Coast. We're super excited for tonight's special show on encounters. And it's going to be a show where our space brothers, Gekko and his crew, will be communicating with us tonight. We'll have some special guests on here tonight. We're going to have John Connors, Tass, and Friends with Faries. And Friends with Faries is an integral part of this. So when she gets to go on, when she is here, she'll be joining us as well. If you're new to the show, good to see you, Alan, John, everybody. If you're new to my program, you'll have known that Friday nights has become a contact night. Although we've had Gekko using Morse code tapping the other night and the other night before coming in when Friends with Fairy in Vermont was on, and people have experienced that. That wasn't our official contact show, but Gekko and I are connected. So he is a space brother, so to speak. Before coming to Earth, I've worked with him, and so I'm really the main center of his contact, and he has been using some other technology, some other people's phones for whatever reason, but I am the main contact for him. So I know Gekko hears me, even though he's not saying anything right now. Gekko is prepared to be with us tonight. Clifford Barnes, good to see you. If you've never experienced what's going on here through social media, you're not going to see this anywhere else. All the hoopla about this being and that being and all the people with their videos and all this stuff. No, forget it. What you're going to experience tonight, hopefully, is Gekko speaking through their way of doing it through some sort of a translator on their ship. It's some sort of a translator, something advanced that I don't understand, but it's a translator that allows them to communicate. So their true voice might not sound like that in person. So sort of like a translator. That's what I've been getting. Good evening, Teresa. Good evening, everybody coming in here. So I decided to get on here a little bit early. I've got the Alexa app next to me. I've got this new powerful crystal with the copper. You can see it kind of, let me see if I can show it to you a little bit. Yeah, here it is. You can see this a little bit. This is going on top of the Alexa. This has a pyramid crystal and 4 points that look like this. This is really very powerful energy there. I've got a big pyramid that is made with a lot of copper, and then now I have a copper pyramid in front of it that's smaller. I've got the radio set to 1710, and that's hooked up and on. And I know Gekko will be here soon. He probably is already here. So good evening, everybody. Hey, Johnny Miller. Welcome to the show. And this is a special program. Like I said, Gekko has been frequently coming in when I'm on the air doing the show here whenever he wants. And I'm fine with that. L1NZ1, good to see you. AWAGS, everybody. I do acknowledge everybody out there, wherever you are around the world. Donna, good evening. And so for people that don't know much about my background, it's never old to tell people, because I don't know who's here. I know I see regular names, and then there's new faces. So if you're new to the show, I've been a contactee. My first contact physically was in the 1960s as a kid with space people that were wearing light blue outfits, men, women, and children, and they were telepathic and very, very high frequency. Hey, Billy Adams, good to see you, everybody out there. That was my first time. Then I had numerous sightings, throughout the 60s. I'd get up at 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning and see fireball type luminous craft going over the night sky. And then I would see, as I got older, I had seen a bell-shaped craft, which I knew was a Palladian ship, in the clouds when I was in the baseball field at school. Got hit with the ball because I was looking up at a spaceship, and I got knocked down by the softball, knocked me right on the ground because I was not paying attention. I was looking at this bell-shaped spaceship. I've had many sightings of craft. And then in the 80s, for new people, I had a sighting for 30 minutes outside of a club where I was doing reggae music with albums like Bob Marley and so forth. A sparsely lit parking lot with a supermarket chain store across from it and then woods behind it. I saw a ship about 2 football fields in length, shooting out 2 balls of light, creating geometry in the sky above me, and I watched it for 35 minutes. I've had a lot of experiences with the non-terrestrial factor. Most of my experiences have been positive, and I operate at a very high frequency of consciousness. So when I say that, I operate in what you call Christ consciousness. Some of you will know what that means. I don't lower my consciousness, I up my consciousness. I don't have any negative experiences. And I also work with a group called the Ashtar Galactic Command. I've been working with them before there was any internet or websites regarding it. I've been working with them since I've been in adult stage of life. I work with a space being called Gadaramanka. I telepathically communicate with him. It's not channeled, it's a direct communications. So there's a big difference. And over less than 2 months ago, my app in my daughter's room went on and played a Billie Holiday song for new people that are just trying to figure this all out. And with the music, I said, oh, that's weird. Why is there music on? She's not even home. And the Alexa app was talking and playing the music. Then we had static coming over our TikTok broadcast initially, and we started hearing voices. And then we realized what we were having was contact with a space being on a spaceship through the Alexa, through this app. And then eventually they chose to use AM radio frequencies. They were using 2 different frequencies. So this is a short understanding of what's going on here. I don't think you're going to find anybody on YouTube that is going to physically have somebody from another planet speaking through a radio frequency. We're not talking about channeling somebody from some planet. We're talking about direct communications. So you're in for an interesting show. I don't know what's going to happen, except that I do have some protocol, and we have to have some protocol tonight when we do this contact, when it starts. So when John Connors gets here and everybody, we're going to be very focused, laser focused on focusing on Gekko. Not getting distracted by other things in our rooms or anything like that. I want to have everybody in one frequency. What's the number of the AM frequency? It's 1710. 1710 is the frequency we're using on my radio here. I'm going to make sure we're all in conjunction on 1710. Hey, Mark, good to see you. All the people coming in here, welcome to the show. Things are going to get interesting. We know that will certainly happen. So we're about 10 minutes away on Earth time from starting the program. I'm basically very relaxed. I'm very excited. I've learned a lot since this first started. I've really learned a lot. And I also learned that we as human beings have to act a certain way. There has to be a certain way of respect and honoring our space brothers. So that's going to be really something many, many people do. But with Gekko, I want their people on their ship to understand that we are mature enough as humans, as spiritual beings of light, as people that are ready, that we are here to represent the very best of who we are. I shared in space 2 years ago. Interesting. So I am very at peace. I'm sure, I don't know this for a fact, but I think Godico, if I would ask him, I might even visit their ship, maybe when I'm asleep, but I don't know that for a fact. Welcome, Charles. Welcome, Marie, Deborah, everybody coming in here. It's a beautiful Friday night. It's cold in New England, very cold, so I'm very happy to be inside, not outside. And as you know, we are planning already the date for April 13th, which is a Saturday night. We have plenty of time. We're going to be getting our group together. We're going to have a experiment, and I call it an experiment. This way people can say, well, what happened? You never got on a spaceship. So we're not going to have any of that. But we are going to experiment with this idea as first contact with them on a very physical level coming in April. We'll be actually broadcasting that on TikTok. We're going to do live at the field where we're going to be at an apple orchard back in April. We're going to have everybody there in our group, and we're going to try to facilitate direct contact and be taken on their spaceship. Godico says it would be for about a 2-hour Earth time, be about 2 hours. 2 hours of Earth time, leaving Earth for 2 hours. Whatever that is in their realm, it might be like 2 weeks. 2 hours Earth time, I don't know what that is in space time or whatever. The veil is being lifted. Things will happen beyond our wildest imagination. You're absolutely right, Charles. The veil actually has been lifted. That's why this year you're going to see so many spaceships coming on strong in my time. So it's good to see everybody here. Get comfortable. We have a big studio here, which is the whole planet, and everyone can just relax. I grew up in New Hampshire, Maine seacoast. Beautiful, D. That's a beautiful place. I'm not worried about watching myself. I'm fully at peace. I'm not going to watch anything. I feel very much in control of what I do. I'm very liberated in my consciousness. I have nothing to worry about. I'm not worried about anything. No fear, just pure light. Pure light, pure love, high frequency. That's it. That's where we operate. 1710 a.m. is the frequency, Alan, we're going to be using. When John gets in here and Tass, and when Friends with Faries gets here, we're going to synchronize the frequencies on the radio, if they have radios, AM radios, to 1710. But that doesn't really much matter. But it does matter because unless he communicates this through the TikTok with static, it will be radio frequency communications. So just relax. Don't rush. Don't run anywhere. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere you need to be, really. On a Friday night, just relax. Take it easy here on Encounters. I got my apple cider. I got a whole new gallon of it. I was almost out. So we got all our apple cider. The radio was on low charge, so I'm charging it up, and I have it on right now, so that's good. Hey, Cinnamon. Hey, Carol. Good to see you. When you are finding yourself completely at peace with who you are, and you don't care, when you're at peace with who you are, and you're from another star system, you come to Earth on mission, and you're fully awakened and fully activated, you don't care. You're not afraid of anything. Why would you be afraid of anything? Why would you be fearful of anything if you know what you're doing? Yeah, I've drinking that, Leah. It's good. They have it locally. It's very, very good. Oh, I will. Lisa, I will ask that. Can I ask him? Yes, I will ask him that. Good to see you, Cinnamon. Commander, why do you think it's a good idea to tell everyone your plans? Because Godico, it's something that will be helpful and educational to people. We're not too concerned. Our group is not, we do our Ashtar Command contact groups thing for over 11 years. We've seen circular craft with night vision equipment out in the field. We've seen all kinds of stuff in terms of ET stuff in a very positive way. So, yeah, and the reason why we want people to see this, if we want people to know this, is because we want to educate people. We want people to know that, hey, look, all this stuff on the internet, everywhere you go, people channeling this, that, saying they're doing this, they're doing that, they're that person, they're this person. And right here in this little space we have, where we want to educate people to know that we're having real contact. Hmm. That was interesting. So we want people to kind of understand that. Hey, Dimples, good to see you. Hey, Christopher. And it's also a way for people to get used to the idea, you know, because not everyone's used to the idea that, this is happening. And more, it's going to happen with other people, not just me. It's going to happen with other people. And it's probably happening with other people in other countries very, very quietly. But it's going to happen. It is happening. It's not just going to happen, it's a happening. you know? If you have any fear about contact with space people, get rid of the fear. Get rid of the fear. Okay? Because I'll tell you, there's no need to be that way. Discernment, yes. Discernment of who you're contacting. The word discernment is important. But fear, nothing to fear. Why? Why live in fear? What's the point of that? If you let fear consume your existence, you might as well not exist, right? So nothing to fear. All good. Yes, absolutely, Mark. Awareness is a good thing. I'm all about not secret. I'm not about being secretive. I'm about being aware and bringing awareness to people, about educating people, about uplifting people, about our space brothers. Hey, Spaceman, that's a good name. I like that name, Spaceman. A lot of good people coming here. I like that, Christopher. That's a good one. Thank you, Mark. Hey, Lori. Good evening from Minnesota. It must be cold out there. Galactic Overlord. That's a good name, too. Thank you. Yeah, I'd be more concerned with the people that have all the weapons of war than I'd be concerned with our space brothers. The good thing is the commander and Gadako knew each other before Earth because I came from Mars. And I've remembered more stuff since I've been communicating with them this last month and a half. I've learned more about who I am and how we've known each other before I came here. Hey, Opal Star, good evening. Good to see you, sister. Many blessings to you, love and light. I couldn't be more happier. When I'm in this frequency of consciousness, it's all happiness. Nothing but happiness. The vibrations of our words mean a lot. How we present ourselves in words. When we speak, the vibrational pattern makes a difference. If I get on here and act and start yelling at people, that's a vibrational pattern. If I start yelling at everybody and calling you names and this and that, that's a lower vibrational pattern. If I'm at total harmony with the Creator, with everything, with total harmony, with unconditional light and love, that's the frequency. That is where you want to be. So my whole body is in a frequency of light. Always. Tonight, even more so. Tonight, I'm so amped up in a most beautiful way for contact. And this is why this is such a special show. And it's for everyone, you see. this encounters is, all the encounters are for everyone, but this one is for everyone. Because Gekko and the star system Sirius, they want you to understand them. If you don't get to understand them or hear them speak, you won't even know. You won't understand. You see, it's all about understanding. So as I see and read different things here, very good, Freedom. Yes, you can have a glass of wine, apple cider wine, grape juice, whatever you wish to. Clint Smith, I had a cool experience with a UFO. We'll have to talk about that on an off night. We usually like to do interviews, interviews Saturday night. We'll do interviews Sunday night onward. Tonight, for those coming in here, this is a special broadcast of encounters, and my space brother from the star system Sirius Constellation will be with us soon. He's probably here now, but he will be here soon. Thank you, Susan Mary. You're beautiful. Thank you for that. We appreciate your gifts. We want to get to 100,000 likes tonight. I want everyone to start following my page, my TikTok. I want to do outreach, so to do outreach, I need to reach 100. I want to do 100,000 followers. If you know good people, light workers, people that are seriously awakened and open, let them know about what we're doing here. Tell them to start following us. I'm getting more aggressive about that because I've been pretty laid back about it, but I think I need to do that, and I feel good about it. I have no regrets asking to get to 100,000 followers, and everybody follow each other too. Amp up everybody. I'm all about that. If I'm at 55,000 followers, I need another 50,000 followers. I want to get to another 50,000 by the beginning of summer. I think we can. I have a goal. I always have a goal. My outreach goal is to do certain things. So let's get it up to 100,000 likes tonight. We're at 12,000. We can do 100,000. When Gekko comes in here, we should have over 200 people on here being able to learn things, ask questions. So as we get up to 200 people in here, relax. I know TikTok has so many things going on it that you're going to go scanning all over the place, but you'll come back because you're going to find all the silliness on the other ones, and you're going to find here that encounters is the place to be. Let me see if any of the people I'm going to have on here are here yet. We're not doing interviews. I'm going to hold off on other things yet. I really want to stay focused here. But I do love everybody out there. So if you're trying to come on, please understand this is really a very focused broadcast. It's like meditation. So it's like I'm meditating right now, and I'm really, really focused. Although this is not meditation, you get the drift. I want everyone to focus their consciousness tonight. I want you to close your eyes, clear your thoughts of everything you're thinking about your day, about your night, about your work, about your not working, about whatever you've been doing today. Just clear your consciousness and focus your consciousness. Oh, thank you, Susan. Focus your consciousness on our space brothers. Focus your consciousness on Gekko and collectively say, Gekko, good evening. Everybody say that in your inner consciousness. Gekko, good evening. We welcome you to communicate with us here on planet Earth. Gekko, we welcome you to broadcast with us, interact with us, be with us. And it'll happen at some point tonight. He will be speaking. But we as human beings must have patience, is the word I'm trying to say. Patience. What does that word mean in reality? We get, if things don't happen instantaneously or instant gratification, we tend to hop away and jump. Well, what's going on here? Let's get down to it, right? There are people like, come on now, let's get this Gekko thing going. You need to relax. I know there's some people out there that are going to say, I came here for this and nothing's happening. Relax. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Breathe in. let go from your nostrils. Do it 3 or 4 times. Get yourself calming down and relax. Okay? And there's going to be a few people like that. There always are. That's human nature, right? That's human nature. XD, take the chill pill. I like that, Christopher. Hey, Stella Bella, good to see you. Good to see everybody coming here. Anna, good to see you. Lori, thanks for the likes. We're at 15,000. We have 147 people in here. Like I said, we can get to 100,000 likes before 1 o'clock this morning. Good evening, Excalibur. Slip Hippie, good. Thanks for the likes. All the people coming in here. If you know other people that should be here, invite them if they're on. Invite the people you know should be here. The ones that shouldn't be here that are just basically not interested, don't worry about those folks. We all know people that want to know things regarding this. And we're waiting for some people. They'll probably be in shortly. I'm going to see if John Connors is here. He'll be coming in. Just going to do this here for a minute. And let's see. I'm just going to do this. Okay, let me just do this here. I'm just sending a message. And I'm just doing letting them know what frequency it is. Okay, so I just sent Tass is here, so we're going to bring Tass on here. Tass is going to join me if I see him. Where is it, Tass? Okay, I got to find Tass here. Where is Tass? Tass, are you there? Hey, James. I went to good evening to Tass. I don't see him popping in here. Where is Tass? Tass, are you there? There is Tass. Also, Friends with Faries will be joining us shortly on Encounters. Hey, Tass, brother, how you doing?
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good to have you with us, man.
Good. How's everything going? You started a
Uh,
little early, I think, eh? That was cool.
Yeah, I just felt like coming on a little bit early to just get prepared and relaxed. And I know John Connors hopefully will be here soon. Friends with Furry is going to join us as well from Vermont when she's ready, when she comes back. I don't know if she's working. She works, I think, and then she gets home at a certain point. We're going to bring her on. So she's had her, Godico has been using her cell phone to communicate in tapping, yes and no questions.
Yeah.
With John Connors, I got to make sure he's laser focused on getting the radios set up so that when he doesn't always hear Godico, it's really interesting. He hears him, then sometimes when other people are hearing him, he doesn't hear him. So I got to kind of give him some direction on that. I've already invited Godico here. I'm sure he's here already. So I think we're going to have an interesting show. So I tell people to just relax, take a seat, have a cup of tea or something, and yeah.
So, Commander, typically the reasons that, I was on here a couple, I guess it was last week or one of your last week's shows.
Yeah.
So I sit in and quite often, like everybody else, and I sit in silence and stuff. And I know there was a couple times where I pinged in on some numbers. They were 542.628. And it seems that is a reoccurring number that comes to my mind, and I haven't been able to find out. Now, something I wanted to ask you, Commander, are you an astral traveler? Like, do you astral project?
I don't call it astral projection. I know what that means.
Or like,
I all I know is that when I go off planet, I go on the ships, but I don't always remember my
right.
trips. As a matter of fact, the command is always very clearly stated that if I ever remembered being on the ship, I probably would not want to come back for a while.
Well, yeah,
So,
because they understand your frailty and your strength too, right? And what your mind can handle because they're very intelligent, way more intelligent than us. So,
well, yeah, I mean, my space brother, Kadar Manka, who I've been in touch with before there was internet, he's with the Sagittarian Council of the Ashtar Command. And so I don't channel him at all. I've never channeled ever in my life. But he is a telepathic communicator with me. When he downloads, there's a thing called alignment with my frequency of my body,
oh
which is different
yeah,
than channeling.
hmm,
So he has an
that's where
alignment.
I
Like
was so
I can bring him in any time, and he can
yes.
speak, but he's not channeling through me. He's
No, I see,
yeah,
Commander. Yes, that's what I was wondering because, you know, when I hear you and I see you, I feel you, and that's because
yeah,
you are resonating at a frequency. Your
yeah,
vibration is superlative to those who you are in conversations with. Like John Connor is an amazing conduit, like he really is. But
yeah,
when I'm on here, I really feel that your connection is yourself, you
yeah.
know? And and it's funny because I go on a lot of lives and I don't see that, if you're okay with it, if I could give you my observations, which I'm pretty sure you would see in
I'd love
yourself
to
as
hear them.
well.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay.
Feel free.
So first, Commander, can I ask you, to your earliest recollection, have you ever had the experience of being, met with by light people, sky people, extraterrestrials? Like,
When I was a kid,
um,
I told
yeah,
the story about the star people that were in a spaceship in the cul-de-sac when I lived in Long Island as a kid, and I went upstairs from the kitchen of my where my brother and mother and father were for no reason. I mean, it was no reason. I just went up. Hey, there you are.
yeah,
And this is much better than looking at the picture. And so I went
yeah.
upstairs and goes instead of my room, I go to my brother's room, open the wooden blinds, and there's a spaceship hovering with like a white mist around it, and there's men, women, and children in light blue spaceships. I mean, space outfits, and they were very loving and they were telepathic. That was my first visual encounter. Like if I'd gone outside, I could have probably been right touching the ship. It was so low.
How old were you, Commander?
I was below. I was under. I was in before teens, probably 10 or 11.
So you get really excited, when you think of
Yeah,
this thought and you recollect. See, I can see that.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I always would say quietly to myself, to nobody else. I said, "Why am I not able to do certain things? Like, why am I not able to just go back on the ship and go? Like, that's always been something." I one time told these kids in the
wonder
neighborhood,
why.
I was playing stickball, and they got angry at me, and I said, I just blurted out, I'm from Mars, out of nowhere for the first time in my whole life as a kid. What kid says they're from Mars? Come on now, really? Hey, I thought it was natural to say it. I just came out and I said I thought they'd be all right with it. They were not happy.
You know why? Because they don't understand. They didn't understand. You were already awoken, like you were awake already,
Yeah,
like
I
that's the
was.
thing,
I was
and
awake.
oh yeah. So, Commander, you have a tether to your childhood, right? That's an amazing tether that brings you back to that recollective memory of happiness. So let
Mm,
me ask you, you talk about you're able to connect with your space brother, you were saying,
yes.
right? On command. So does that give you that same joy? Like because that's a connection to your youth. You feel that, right?
Mm,
Mhm.
always.
Yeah.
I never forget it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel a lot of time. I mean, I can work with this world. I mean, I can live in it. I have a human consciousness,
But
but I don't feel I am of. I never feel of this world. I never can feel close enough
you're not.
to all these things around me because it's all an illusion. It all to me is
Yes.
unreal. It doesn't make any sense. None of it does.
I hear you,
You know,
brother. Yep.
none of it does.
It's
I mean, I
it's
live here. I'm on mission to Earth. I really am.
you got your
Whether people
job.
believe it or not, I have my job to do, and I multitask between Earth-based life and my life not being from here doing the mission work. It's a balance.
So what do you think your purpose is? I know you have missions, but you know yourself, your vessel, because that's your control. What is your
Right.
mission, Commander? If I could ask you,
Interesting. It's
because
interesting. Things are starting to happen as we're talking. I'm starting to hear some stuff happening. Like I said, Gadico's here. And people
oh
might have
yeah,
heard a little bit of a voice of him. So Gadico, good evening. He is very interested in this kind of discussion. He would rather have us talk about these things because this is the things that they're interested in. Is our ability to have a galactic discussion about things as we're dialoguing here. So my when you say the word mission, like what is my mission?
hmm.
Mission in terms of the world or mission my mission?
Well, I think bigger than the world, but let's go with that. Yeah, the world.
My mission is to see the world finally live in peace, finally live in a place where we take care of our planet that we live on because we are here, we're living here, and we're not to trash the planet and think it's our own trash bed, that we can create wars, kill each other, throw things in the oceans. You live on a planet that's a sentient being, and because it's a sentient being, when I see things around me visually, I get affected by them because where I come from, we don't have that. When you come from a planet where there's nothing like that, there's no pollution, no people hurting each other. You come to a planet that you have to adjust to a planet where there's conflict and people that just don't understand. It makes it tough, but it also, you volunteered to do this work, so you accept the fact that you were born with a human family biologically, but even though you had the biological family, as I'm sure you understand, your true
Yeah.
family is from off planet. But that your biological family was the family you get born into, and some of you out here will understand that you have a biological family, but you also remember that you came from somewhere else before you were born with that particular family, whether you're in Asia, Africa, wherever you are. You all have a purpose. And there are people just waking up. I know it on here. I see people that are asking questions, which is good because if they don't ask the questions, that means they're not really tuned in to wanting to know the truth. And I'm not saying I know everything because I don't. I'm always learning stuff. I'm constantly learning. It would be very egotistical of me to say, "Oh, I know everything." I don't. I know. I mean, I'm still learning about Godico and the people from the star system, the Syrian star system, Sirius. It's very still fresh in my head, So, the fact that they found me, I knew there was something going on in my life that I said, when are they going to contact me? Now, I already had a contact, but I didn't realize it was going to go like this. And when it was Billie Holiday's music that they played to get my attention in my daughter's room, I James, who has co-hosted here, he saw my face go like white. I was like shocked. I didn't know what was going on. I was just about ready to sign off my program, and then I hear that. Then we have static on my radio on my program here, and we start hearing static, and so then everything started increasing, amping up. So Godico has been coming in here whenever he wants when I'm live. I'm not going to stop it. Why would I stop
Oh,
something as beautiful as that? I'll let him speak whenever he wishes to, because we have a lot to learn. We really do. As a civilization, this planet has a lot to learn, and it's just it's a very deep experience. Unless you've actually, and John will be coming in actually pretty soon. I'm not sure when John's coming on here. His understanding of time versus my understanding of what time to be on here live on Earth is a little bit different.
yeah.
He'll be here though. We know he'll be here.
John's an enigma wrapped in a conundrum. If anyone understands that, so he's like a piece of paper, stuck
Yeah,
inside of a piece of paper. Yeah, he's definitely got to
I'm
be.
gonna bring. I'm also gonna bring my co-host on here, James. He's here,
Yeah.
and say hello. James. James, say hello
Yeah.
to Taz.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, how's it going, brother?
It's
Namaste, man.
Contact Friday. It's Contact Friday. And we're gonna see some Gotico tonight.
Okay, there's James, and down in Florida. Good evening, James. How you doing?
Hello. Hey, Tass. How you doing,
You
buddy?
want to turn your camera on, or do you want to stay incognito?
I'll come out of the rabbit hole in a minute.
Okay, that sounds great. So, it's really important for people. I tell people all the time, relax. Where are you running to? Where are you going to? It's funny how people go zipping all over the TikTok land trying to find something when
Yep.
they're running to where? Where are they running to? I mean, where are they going to? Or they'll see recorded TikToks with like people saying, oh, the same old thing about this ET or that ET thing. And I'm saying, where are they running to? If they would just slow down and take a deep breath, maybe look in themselves, look inside themselves, they wouldn't have to run anymore because then they'd find who they really are. They're trying to seek who they are and running, but they're not stopping. Hey, Susan, thank you. And that's the thing I never understood about Earth people is like they're all running to find the truth when the truth is also right inside them, in their physical self, in their higher self, in their light body. And it's just an amazing thing to watch humans the way they operate here. Billy Adams,
So,
thank you for the roses.
as you know, Commander, you know what I do, right? You've
Yeah.
been on my lives, or we've conversed and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yes.
So I could pretty much see what I'm doing as connecting people to you, right? Which is why I've been more drawn to you. And the reason I say to you, I'm seeing you as an entity, as what you're doing.
Entity. Yeah.
Yes, as your
Yes.
cause. And of course, as commander, because I really believe in my heart, you are an antenna. And the more I sit, the more I listen to you as I do my thing, which is enlightenment, connecting
Yes.
people to their own enlightenment, allowing them
Absolutely.
to see the things that they don't see, that they're blind to because of man's construct, Bibles and borders, right? That's the big thing that usually
Right.
makes people blind. But once they put those blinders down, then they can start to see the things that you're dealing with here, which is what's brought me here tonight. I've been in your lives and stuff, and I see a lot of people, and as you, I'm sure you know, and because you've got great moderators and they're handling things really well, but they're not, and I know some of them are bots, some of them are bots. They're thrown into our mixes, but some of them are real people, and they're here to disrupt what you're doing. You see, they're not allowing what you're doing to actually happen because they're putting in that, once again, as you know, right? I can see it in your eyes. It's that they're not in our frequency. They're not
Right.
matching our vibrations, right? And sitting here tonight listening to you, like, you are the epitome of what I'm trying to construct, in the sense that you are an antenna as you are a receiver, as you are a transmitter, right? You're all these things. And if anyone knows me and anyone who's come here with me tonight, I want you guys to know that these are the people that we esteem to be like, in the sense that Commander is trying to reach, you know, the cosmos. Like, I mean, I know he's got his focus, you're focused on Gaidico because that is your main connect. But let's just take that and correlate it to each one of us doing this, making these
Right.
connections to
Absolutely
February,
correct.
right? Like, I
Right.
myself, I'm an astral traveler, and I know that I am, like, when I come into your lives, I feel Gaidico. I know that. I know that you're being
Yeah.
spoken
Oh, yeah.
to through others that are around you, and it's hard for me because I'm starting to understand about channeling, and I'm starting to understand about spiritual, that's around us, right? Which is
Mm-hmm.
different.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's a fine line, because we don't, like what happened with John, right? Where Gaidico came to John, and John was tired. His mana was low, his energy was low, and I don't think he was there to answer the door, so to speak. Like, they came
Originally,
in,
yeah.
Gaidico came, right? It's like, hey, 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 and John was kind of out of it and said his thing,
Kind
and
of freaked out.
he did get freaked out, and that's why I was trying to come to. I know John's invested, and I know John wants to do this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He is. He'll be here.
He,
And I
he
think that's why tonight, before he came on, Taz, we're going to have a protocol of focus for John because he's so brilliant. He can scatter to do too many different directions. I'm going to try to keep him focused, not to control him. That's not my purpose. To allow Gadico, when he's speaking, that John will just be there as to be the antenna and let Godico speak and answer questions if he does speak. So as a brother, I'm just here to try to get things correlated even more so, more laser focused as we have these Friday night contact sessions.
Yeah. So he was on my live a little earlier. I had to end my live. I had someone doing something. I don't know. I was turned away. And I
Yeah.
came back and it said that my live had to end. I was like, what? What happened? I don't know. I think was the person was showing rocks, like crystals. And for some
Oh,
reason, they got kicked out right away. I won't say their name because I don't want it,
no, we'll leave it alone.
Yeah. And I was like, but so John was in there, so I know he was around. And I did message him telling him because we were supposed to come
He'll,
up tonight.
unless he has dinner, like I don't know what time he eats, but he's always actively doing stuff. So hopefully he'll be here soon. I know Friends with Fairy will be here, and if you've met Friends with Fairy, when she's on, he loves her high frequency energy. He'll do tapping, and that's really speaking. He taps two taps for no, one tap for yes. So right now I can say because I am with Godico, if you're with us right now regarding I know that I'm your main contact as a space brother. Godico, please show us some way to let people here know you're here. Since I'm the one who you're connecting with, and I want to give our guests and everyone watching this some indication that you are here at 11:27 p.m. So, Godico, please tap or do something to let me put it this way. Godico, if you're here, unmute and James, don't do anything. Godico, if you're here, unmute James's microphone. Godico, if you're here with me, can you unmute James's microphone? Godico? Godico, can you hear me? He'll be here. He's here. I feel his presence. He is very interesting that way. And when he wants to make himself known, he will do it. That's been my situation.
Commander, do
James?
you know
Yo,
if Gecko has a sex? Like, is it a male
Oh,
or a
it's a
female?
male. Yes, he has four children. He has one daughter and three. He has one female and three male uh, in his family. Yes, I
So does
asked
he,
that question the other night. Yes,
Commander, does he live like us, as in a normal habitation like us, like normal dwellings, or
I haven't been able to get into those questions. I think those are fascinating questions, and I'm hoping tonight we can. I think you should ask those questions. I think those
I
are
see.
fascinating. I don't know how they personally live on their planet in the
Can
constellation.
I share something? Can I share something with
Yeah,
you? When you were just saying that, okay? So I go to my astral place, right? When you do these lives, and I just went there, and I want to go back again when you do another question, if you don't mind, and just, humor me. But when you said that, I saw a being wearing a hat, and there was the being's mother was had their hand on their shoulder, basically saying that they were not allowed to go forward yet. Like there was something that was stopping them at that moment. And that was just a vision. So just keep going. I just want to share that with you. And if I feel something else, if you're okay, if I could share again.
right.
Just do you.
Absolutely,
I love what
absolutely.
you're doing, Commander. Please.
And we love you too, brother. We
Thank
do.
you.
We
Thank
definitely do. That's why we love to have you here.
you. Okay.
So, I've come to it took me a while to realize that I can bring Godico in here and invite him in here as a guest. It took me a long time to at times I'm still figuring that out because you don't understand. This is not something that happens every day. I mean, it's like, oh yeah, I just had contact through, with a space being who remembers me, and now is communicating after all these years since I was a kid. Finally, communicates to me as an adult on TikTok. I mean, come on now, whoever, you can't make this stuff up. I always tell people you can never make this stuff up. You never can. You know, the mic keeps is unmuted and muted. Okay. Okay. If Godico's here, I'm going to have him unmute Taz's mic. Let's see if he does it. Godico, can you unmute Taz's mic, even though you're not doing anything? Godico? Gadico, can you unmute somebody's mic? He's not here yet, I don't think. I don't think Gadico's going to unmute anybody's mic.
Commander,
Yeah.
I think well, it's so fascinating that we have Taz in the live tonight, and it's really important that you take advantage of his ability and his willingness to make that astral contact with Godico, because when he just astral projected and went to that and had that feeling that, you know, almost like Godico's mom was telling him, "Hey, calm down, you're going too fast." I felt it. I
Yeah.
felt that energy. So I think you and him should, you know, you should let him you know, open up that energy a little bit to him. Let him
Yeah.
try to make that branching contact.
Yeah. And what do you call it? Not only that, who was it here? Maria says that Taz's mic just got muted. So I wasn't watching his mic whether it got muted or was it unmuted before.
No, I think he muted it.
Oh, he muted it. Okay.
He's traveling right now. I
He's
can feel
traveling.
him.
I know he is.
Oh yeah, he's
I can
zooming.
feel it too. He's definitely traveling. And yeah, I definitely feel like an intense energy starting to flow here. Matter of fact, let me see here if I can do this.
Oh yeah, it's intense. It's high vibe.
Here's the frequency. We're on 1710. Oh, okay. What's supposed to happen? Oh, here we go. This is the frequency right here. So we're on 1710. When I do this, it seems to bring Godico even stronger. The frequency. Godico. This is Commander Elion. This is a special night for all of us. I'm bringing up the volume. Godico. Godico. Godico, are you there? Godico, are you there? Godico. Godico. Please communicate with us here. Can you bring the volume up? Godico. I'm going to go to another frequency. Let me bring the volume down. I'm going to 630.
Listen, I know I'm not trying to interrupt, but just got a energy like right before I started talking. He's getting a good message. Look at him. Yep, look at him. You can't fake that.
Nope. And I'm going to, what happened to the frequencies here? This is weird. Okay, 520, 630. I'm on 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. Godico. Godico. Bring the volume up here. 6:30 a.m. He's 6:30 or 1710. Friends with Faries here, so I got to bring her on. Friends with Faries is also Friends with Faries is key to this as well. So Godico, whoa, what's going on here? Godico, can you hear me? Godico. Godico. All right, let me do this here. John's not here yet, but Friends with Fairies, when if she's once she gets relaxed and everything, we'll have her on here.
Welcome back, Tass. Let's hear it.
So
Yeah, Taz.
you were asking Gydeco to come here. Gydeco is somewhere where he's really close to the sun. Very close to the sun. He's on, I'm pretty sure, I think it's Mars. And he's very braggy. He's got some massive ship. That's all I know.
Oh yeah,
Very proud of this ship, man. He kept showing me this ship. It was really
the ship.
And Commander, have you ever had a visualization of what he looks like?
I kind of do. I know their ship. When John showed me a drawing of the ship, I've gotten clearer visualizations. The ship has a circular center, and it looks like a star. So if I take this that I just got from India, which you can kind of see it here,
I think the
this
number
is
542.628 is his dimensions. It's his ship's
yeah.
dimensions.
See this? You can't really see it, but
No,
this
you're
is see this
not.
here.
Commander,
You see
take
this a
your
little.
green screen off.
I'll take the green screen off. I want to show people this here for a minute.
Hey Tass, so how did Godico present himself to you?
He came as a long haired. He looked like a hippie. He had long hair. He has a beard. He's older,
Hmm.
but he's really, really in connection with an older woman. Like she's. It's not that she doesn't want him to come here, but he's doing something so that he can better whatever, I don't know his full picture or his full story, but he's definitely doing something that's really important. But there's a woman figure. That's why I wondered about the gender, because
Yeah.
like at first, but you did make it clear he's a man. There's 100% that it is a
Oh,
man.
you know what? As you're speaking, Taz, I hear another voice coming through. Does everybody hear that?
My ears are ringing so
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, they're communicating to us here. They're communicating right through the TikTok. Godico, this is Commander Alion. Good evening. You can speak.
Oh, I'm really like.
You see, what I'm showing you here is something I got from India just the other day. And and this is how I would see his ship. This is not really a good example of what I've ever thought, but it has a pyramid on top. Although that doesn't really, but it's a circle in the middle, and that's points of stars on each end, and that would be their ship is massive. They have a very big ship.
It was all I know is it's really, really big. And he was like so excited. Like he has your spirit. You guys share the same spirit, 100%. Like it was like a reflection of you.
He told
Yeah,
me
he's
that
a
we went to
jokester.
he's a jokester too. We went to galactic
Yeah,
school
he
together on
is.
Mars, him and I.
Commander,
You know?
he has long hair. He's actually
Yeah.
very similar to you, but he's got long hair. He's got a beard, and but there's a woman. I'm pretty sure it's his mother, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not like she's not saying he can't come and play, but it's almost like she's saying that he's doing something that's important for him to be here. So it's kind
Yeah.
of like whatever he's doing is going to make it that much more important when he's back, when he comes here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He,
And remember,
he
time is non-linear, so maybe it could be like that, right? It could be John. You're right. He could be the key to what's happening here.
in terms of a transmitter, now here's another key. Say hello, Taz, to my friend in Vermont, Friends with Faries. Good evening, Friends with Faries.
Hi guys, how's everybody? Hi.
Hello,
Really good.
buddy.
Things are really happening right now. I've heard voices. Whoops. I've heard voices coming through. I mean, I've got Godico. I invited him here. He's not on the planet, but he is here with us. He has been in my crystal room the other night. People said they've seen someone walking around, and I have a lot of very high frequency crystals. So I know he's been in there. He's welcome to come in there. And now with Friends with Fairies, this is the other key thing. There's a triangulation between John, Friends with Fairies, myself, where you are. There's this dynamic thing with certain people. And I've noticed that with Friends with Fairies, because she's in a very high frequency area, she has connections with always positive light beings. And so he's connecting with her frequency. And just to let you know that Godico's here already, I know that on Friends with Fairies' phone, he will use her phone, which is fine from my perspective, even though he's not on Earth right now. And I can, if you want to, I'll just say, Godico, good evening. Are you doing well? One tap for yes, two taps for no. He'll
Oh, I
come
heard
through.
What
He'll
is
come through.
breathing?
You heard
heard
breathing?
Yeah.
Commander, somebody in the chat asked, why doesn't Godico make full contact? And I think Tass, while you're out there projecting, if you can ask that question, why aren't we getting in-person contact?
Right. And let's also just say, if you heard the breathing, I need to slow my vocabulary down to listen. So, Godico, good evening. How are you tonight? Godico, are you near Mars? 1 tap for yes, 2 taps for no. He just tapped. He's near Mars.
I heard that. So, Commander, could it be that he's originally from Sirius and just relocated to outside of Mars?
I'll ask that question. Godico, my friend James wants to know, you're originally from the star system Sirius and you relocated to the planet Mars. 1 tap for yes, 2 taps for no. Oh, I just heard that. He just tapped yes. Godico, do you have long hair? 1 tap for yes, 2 taps for no. He says no.
Maybe he had long hair. Remember, time is linear, so he could be looking at Godico 50,000 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm hearing voices.
I'm hearing voices too. Godico, what? I'm hearing voices since I'm speaking now.
Yeah, I was hearing the same thing.
Yep. Godico, see, the voices are coming through. I'm hearing voices. I'm going to listen. Godico, when you're at home, what does your home look like? Well, that's how am I going to get an answer out of that one?
Maybe Tass can answer that. It looks like
Maybe.
It looks
Godico, what does your home look like? I'm in my home here. You've been in my home. Look at my crystals. What does your home look like? What's your home look like?
Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear talking. Listen.
I heard that.
I heard that too.
Yeah, it's not ambient sound from Faries' mic. It's sound coming through the ether.
Yeah, it's coming from beyond Earth.
Yeah, Tass having a conversation with Godico right now.
He's really, as I speak, Godico hears every word we're saying. Everybody that is in here, he can hear everything we're saying. I'm really interested in Godico, your home. Godico, I'd imagine your home is a beautiful place when you're there. I'm listening, Godico. We're listening so you can speak.
Kit Kat
Well, I just
heard 1 tap.
1 tap.
That was me. Sorry.
I know. We heard whistling before.
We can tell the difference between you bumping around and Godico bumping around.
I just
When it
got
comes
home.
on his mic, when it comes through him, there's like an electric like zap behind it.
Yeah.
When he's communicating, I don't touch my phone because every time I do, my hands start to get tingly and go numb. So I just set the phone down and just like,
Oh,
you guys do your thing.
no, I gotcha. You know, as I'm speaking, sometimes I hear a voice behind my voice, like I can't explain it.
He always
It's
does that
really,
here.
he does that all the time. He does that all the time. It's like he is almost amplification of speaking in a voice pattern. So if I say Godico, 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 um, as you're on Mars, how does it feel to be on the planet Mars? Are you on your ship right now, or are you on land on Mars? 1 for yes, 2 for no, or you can speak. Oh my God, what is that? Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Did you just hear like a music, like space music?
Yes. It sounded like music for a short second, like electronic music.
Yeah,
I
he was playing
I
music.
thought it was my feedback at first.
No, it sounded like music.
Music.
Tass is back.
Okay, but he's coming. I think Godico, bring us some more of that sound. Bring us some more of the sound that you just brought to us. Bring us that sound.
I hear music.
Let's listen. Godico, bring us more of that sound, please.
I'm hearing the music.
I'm hearing the music too.
It's it's like we try to debunk all the sounds, and I'm like, is that? Is that Friends of Fairies? But I could hear her breathing, but I could hear whistling going on in the background. Tass, what
Hold
do you
on,
got
folks.
for us, buddy?
So, your guide is here, 100%. But
Oh yeah,
so he communicates like us. Does anybody understand empathy? Like we're all very much like that, right? So we feel empathy, right? So Guideco's strength comes from our empathy, meaning if we're feeling him, he's here. But when you start to get, and this is my perception, and you know what, I anyone take it any way they want. I don't speak from ego. I got nothing to gain here. I'm just saying, Guideco feels that there is, yes, we need to have everyone in the sense of an empath. You need
yeah,
to be feeling that, and that's going to drive the force of Guideco,
yeah.
right?
It
And
is. That's the whole thing of that I said earlier. Is that I need everybody tonight to stay
he's
focused
laughing.
on God. You know,
He's
stay
laughing
focused.
there because he feels the vibrations, and he's trying hard to communicate as whatever it is for him. Like he's
Right.
not using nothing to amplify. This is all
Tass,
coming from him. So you were asking about where he comes from. I was shown pillars, really tall columns, and walls made of crystal,
hmm
like
I can see
entire,
that.
like crystalline, like almost. So like floors were like dark red, but crystal. You couldn't see through them, but you could, like it was crystal. The walls were
Yeah.
like pink, and they were like censored, I think, to like whatever was
hmm
outside to allow the certain amount of thermal energy in and out.
Yeah. Well,
And they're very big places.
Taz,
And
can I
their homes.
can
Go
I say
ahead, friends.
something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I agree with Taz. I have seen that as well.
Yeah, yeah. Their homes are very, very much
Talking
like that.
about
Like a crystallized home is very different than an earth-based home.
yeah,
They're way
totally.
different, totally different.
Tass, I want to tell you something. We had a live the other night and we were all laughing and joking and having a great time. And we weren't planning on making contact, but Commander ended up getting more contact on a night where we were joking around and playing and having a good time. And
It's
so what I'm thinking is although I appreciate Commander's official approach to it, like he
yeah, yeah,
does
and he's
on
good at it.
contact
Yeah,
night, I think Godico likes when we come in and bring the fun energy and the good energy and
yeah.
stuff like that.
He
You
does,
you need
but
you need a song, Commander. He Geico wants you to have something.
Wait,
It's not
wait.
well,
the
Do
song you
you
play.
you know that he sings songs to Godico, right?
I
No, I
do.
don't know
Oh,
that.
you
I
didn't
don't.
know that?
No,
Okay,
no.
Oh, that's
so
a thing that we do. Okay, Commander, let's hit him with the song.
you put me on
Oh
the
boy, here
spot,
we
James.
go.
All the time, you put me on the spot.
Oh, you love
Now
it. You love
I'm
it.
nervous now. I'm gonna have to go hide in the rabbit hole. No, I'm just kidding
And
you.
you know what? I also want to stress something, and I really want
Yeah.
to reiterate and stress it, and reiterate and stress it, guys. That
Mhm.
the beauty of what's happening here is having the imagination. And I know some people take that in the wrong context, but this isn't possible. Like how Commander, you look in his eyes. He's sincere. He speaks from zero ego, right? And that right there should tell everybody to embrace what's happening in the childlike mind. Like you know what we're gonna do. Like sing your song, Commander. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't want to cut you, but I want everyone
I
to
know.
see that, feel that
Yeah, well,
energy.
Okay.
you know what it is? Because
Well,
me
let
and
me.
Commander have that childlike energy still.
You need that. You need
Yeah,
that,
we do.
man.
We do.
Yes.
You know.
Go, guys.
Now,
Let's hear
before I
it.
do that, Geico, do you want me to sing a song? Tell me. Say yes or say something. Play a sound for me, and I'll sing a song. Do you want me to sing a song?
He tapped.
Okay. Geico, I'm going to sing a song. I have no idea what it's going to be, folks. He wants me to sing a song, so I'm going to sing a song dedicated to Godico.
I'm over here clapping. I'm sorry. I'm like, yay! Like
Oh
you
my
see
god!
me clapping.
You know, this is not American. This is not American Idol. So you know, just let you know. So give me a moment. I'm just going to center my energies here because I have no idea what I'm going to sing. Everyone, please be calm and quiet for a moment. As I travel to the stars, I'm going very far to places that I've been. When I travel to the stars and I leave the planet Earth, I'll say it all again. I'm going to the stars to meet my brothers and sisters, the ones I've never met before. As I travel on a ship, I'm gonna take a trip. I'll see you again sometime in the future. I'm going to the stars, I'm traveling very far. I've got my suit on now. I've got my crew with me, and then it will all be in peaceful harmony. I'm going to meet Godico
Gotta
one
go
day soon.
soon,
One day soon.
soon.
We're gonna go on a ship with a group of people, and we're gonna commune and understand the universe and the intergalactic understanding of life. The understanding that we are not the only ones that exist in this life. And as we travel to the stars on their ship not too far, we'll come back one day soon. We'll teach the people of Earth how to give a birth to peace and harmony too. We're traveling on that ship. We're gonna take that trip. Nothing can stop us now. Because we know the truth, the illusions have fallen way behind us now. Way behind us now. Way behind us now. Way behind us
Behind us
now.
now.
And as we keep going far, we'll go to another star and we'll see how they live. We'll be coming back to Earth and taking a big trip to give you all the information we live. The understanding now will all show you how to live on Earth for peace. And as we come together and hug one another, we will live in peace. Now, whether I come from Mars or from another star does not matter much. But as we start to reunite, and we are intergalactic family, that we will sleep all night. And as I sing this song, the vibrations go very long and far, far away. I want you to know, Gekko, and your family, I love you most. I love you all the time. I love all the people from your planetary system as you love mine.
Commander, you're not going to believe this. You've got a lot more than Gekko here. You know that. I'm not even kidding
We
you.
got the whole Ashtar command.
I am not even kidding you. I feel such a high vibration, and what I just saw, there was an allegiance there, brother. It was a slew of people, of beings, insectoids, interdimensionals. I see a lot of shit, man, and I'm not even kidding you. That was like a full room, man. So you're doing things above and beyond. Like my hands right now are just like, I feel like I'm in a crowded room. I'm not even kidding you. I'm right now, my foot is in and out, and I feel this. What you're doing here, that song you just did, look, you know the frequency, you know the vibrations, brother. I don't know what extent that your goals are, but this is like massive, man.
Mm-hmm.
I want to share that with you because I literally feel like I'm in a crowded room. I have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. If anyone knows what that means,
Yeah.
they're here right now. They want to talk to you. They want. There's so much communication that wants to be held here right now. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know where to start. So this is your show, man. You got this. Like, I just want you to know, like, I'm not going to be here all the time, but what I see here is like superlative to anything that I've ever seen. And this is why I want to come here tonight. I got to put my hands down, like literally, guys. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel this pressure, like of, you know, it's almost like space and time is still when I'm there.
I'm going to gift you all with another song. I've been guided to do that. So for the space people who are tuned in from the ships, I send my love to each and every one of you from the galactic levels of light. And for this, I am grateful and humble. So I will let you know I'm Commander Alian of the Ashtar Galactic Command on Earth in human form. I'm not from this planet. I play the game well, but I don't live in the Matrix. I live outside of the Matrix on your planet. And so I will sing this song. I don't know what it will be, but I will sing this song for all of you who will listen. And if my space brothers wish to speak through the TikTok, please feel free to do so.
I heard yes. A breathy yes.
I hear the vibrations of one of the ships right now. I'm not singing yet. Do you hear the vibrations of one of the spaceships, people?
Oh, Commander, yeah.
That's one of the spaceships.
That's what that's their way of telling you they want the song. That's the love.
I will sing this song now.
They do.
Everyone, please listen. We come from many planets we do. We come from many planets we do. We travel in galaxies, many galaxies we do. We travel to the solar systems, many solar systems we do. We travel through dimensions, many dimensions we do. We travel through the universe we do. We travel, travel, travel everywhere. We don't ever stop. We don't even care. We travel all through the multiverse too. You might not understand this, but it is true. We travel, travel, travel to you when we want to, when we want to, when we want to. Our love for you, our love for you, our love is so unconditional too. When you hear us sing, we bring love to you, 'cause that's who we are, what we are in truth. When the Creator created the multiverse, he said, she said, we said, it's good. When the Creator created the multiverse, life was created everywhere. Life was created everywhere. Life was created in the stars, very far, not too far from Mars. When life was created by the Creator, when the life was created by the Creator, it came about and it spread out. And now you see the light in me, the light in you, the light that exists, the light that exists. Do you understand the light that exists, the light that exists, the light that exists? You see, you understand, we are all light. In our truest forms, we're all light. Do you understand? We're all light. We are all light. We're all light. We are all light. We are all light. And we are connecting tonight with our galactic brothers and sisters from many planetary worlds. They've come together outside our atmosphere to be here with us now. Do you feel it in your body? Do you feel it in your bones? Do you feel it in your soul? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you understand it?
I heard a breath, yes.
Your technologies are being affected tonight. Do you understand this? Your phones are being affected. Your consciousness being affected. Your hearing apparatus of your consciousness is being affected. You're being activated. You're being gifted activation. Do you understand? It's not just Godico that's here. There is a galactic fleet of many, many light civilizations that are participating tonight, that are watching this.
People are saying they're hearing one click. He's agreeing with you.
And I am now operating in a different frequency mode, if you can understand that. I'm not operating my normal consciousness of the talk show host, as you understand me to be.
Commander, are you receiving a message from Kadar Manka? Is that what we were just hearing?
A little bit, but I also was hearing, if people listen for a minute, I'm going to have my space friends play some music. So I'm going to take a moment. I ask that the space galactic groupings of light that are watching this let people hear some sounds of music.
Whoa.
Everyone keep listening. Please, my space brothers and sisters, please provide our audience with some more of your music.
Commander, it sounds like a radio station, like channeling through radio stations really quick.
No, it's actually their space music.
I don't know, the music, it sounds like shoop, 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 shoop.
It's because
Yeah.
the space music sounds different than Earth-based music. Bring up the music. Play some more of the space music, brothers and sisters, for the people on Earth. Thank you. Everyone listen.
Oh shit, you scared the hell out of me. we gotta be able to joke around like that. But damn, I was the one that wanted to scare Commander. You got me.
You got that rabbit.
So it's a very beautiful experience. You're just coming into my show. This is Commander Alion from Mars. I'm not on Mars right now. I'm with the Ashtar Galactic Command, so I am not from this planet, but I am also human. And we are in communications with our space brother Godico, and other space galactic beings are now listening to the program from outer space on ships. They are very close to the planet right now, and this is for real. So if you're coming here, welcome to our contact night. This is for real, and we welcome you. We welcome all of you. I'm going to let the space beings that wish to provide music to the people watching to play some more music. Whatever music of your worlds you wish to play so people can hear it, please be silent so we can listen to their music. To our space brothers, please feel free to, if you can, amplify the music. Please feel free to share some of your favorite pieces of music from your own planetary worlds, if you'd like.
I keep expecting Led Zeppelin or something to start playing.
Let's see or listen, folks.
Commander, I hear like drum beating now. Like distant drum beating.
Yeah, listen more, folks. Listen. Godico, can the space people amplify the music through our technology so more people can hear it? If you can, that would be great if it's possible.
Oh shit! Scared the hell
Jesus,
out of
you scared me.
me. Got me again.
Wait a minute.
Commander, I wanted to say something to Tass because while you were singing the second song,
Right.
Tass was he was in his zone, and
Yeah.
Tass, you almost had a did you have like I don't want to say shock, but you got like did something I don't want to say scare you, but was there like a shocking moment there? Did I pick up on that right?
Well,
That you were having?
when Commander was singing that song, the second
Yes.
song, I saw. Okay, so like when people stand in attention,
Right.
that's what I saw. And remember, I was saying the room was full.
Right.
So everyone came to that attention, like everyone in the entire realm where I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Came to that attention, and it made everybody relax. But honestly, right now there is so many different beings right now, and they've got like so many questions. So it's really like I know Guideco's here. I can feel Guideco,
He's
but
very much here. Are you saying that the other galactic beings have questions for me, or questions for or what's going on with that?
Or are they questioning what's going on because this is the first time they're seeing some humans on some high vibe stuff?
I know that there's a lot of the beings here who have seen this, but it is very uncommon. It's kind of like, when someone yells really loud and everyone around for the first time hears it, like what's going on? Who yelled fire? And that's
Right.
pretty much what happened. There's a gathering of beings right now, and there's like a lot of questions. I think a lot of them are trying or have been trying to reach us. I mean, as we know, we're in the process of the Great Awakening, so I'm getting like all these different messages, and it's very complex to say the least, and it's really hard to discern what's happening. But I'm seeing two major things, Commander. I'm seeing a red and I'm seeing a blue. I don't know why, but everything is happening, and I keep being presented with those two colors, red and blue. And it's gonna take me a bit to figure that, but
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to meditate on that, Taz, the red and blue, and I think I will. Just to understand
it is
that.
involving you. These messages that I'm feeling, Commander, at this moment, they are pertaining to you, and something about an older lady, someone
older lady
around you. Yeah, someone around you, an older lady. I don't know, from work or something.
There's no older ladies that I know of, that I'm fully aware of everything around me.
She has something to say to you, and I don't know if she's been trying to say something to you. I don't know, Commander. All I know is it's mixed up right now.
Yeah.
But I know that I was shown
Tass,
that.
I wanted to mention to you, and I'm not sure if you're aware, but Friends with Faries lives on property with an active open portal with active fairies and entities on her property. So you're also probably feeling all of those energies because they come here because we're conduits and
absolutely.
they love our energy. So you're just to give you a little context, because I know when you're traveling, like, wait, where's all this coming from? Remember, she's got that energy on her side too, coming through.
Yeah, she does, and that's what the thing is.
The insectoid, and was it a female insectoid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's from me, because my second being showed up on my property, and it had been raining that day, and when she showed up, the rain had uncloaked her, so it showed herself, and it surprised her because she wasn't expecting to be seen. She was just kind of chilling with me, like standing there watching me. And then when the rain started, the rain distorted her cloaking device, and it showed her, and it startled her. It startled me because I wasn't expecting to see like a humanoid like bug being there. And we both jumped, and then we both laughed because we both startled each other. She nodded at me, And it seems like every time that I have contact with a different being, now I've had contact with an angel-like being, I've had contact with, well, fairies and cryptoids, but as far as space beings, now blue beings, red beings,
Yeah,
is probably why that's coming. It's probably coming from me.
could be.
Um,
Yeah.
the female insectoid,
You know what's
which
happening.
she's here
See,
quite
and
often.
I must say that the only contact I have is because of the frequency I'm at. I only have contact with those Christed beings of light, not to put anything against any other thing happening. It's
Yeah.
just that that's where I've always been. It's always been with Commander Ashtar, Lady Athena, Commander Athena, who's married to Ashtar. There's a lot of things that when I met this woman Athena years ago at a workshop, I got stuck there because the spaceship created electromagnetic disturbance in the field. This was in New York State, and I was with all these people I didn't know except for the Athena. And I spoke to Ashtar and a few of the other beings, and then I felt empty for a week. I was doing a reggae show back in the 80s, late 80s, and no, in the early 80s maybe. But all I know is that after that, I felt empty. And then a week later, I felt, I said, Ashtar says, this commander is going to do this. I said, what do you mean? I'm not a commander of anything. I'm just a person that's, here. Well, that's interesting. What just happened? Oh, that's my cat.
Don't
A
forget
theme. What?
your cat. I already seen your cat. Your cat is a conduit with you.
Oh, yeah. My cat's connected.
When
I
your
know
cat
that.
when your cat was sitting on your lap on one of your episodes,
Yeah.
holy shit, man, did everything light up, man? Because your cat has a foot in and a foot out.
Oh,
Basically,
yeah.
your cat is in the midst of astral traveling at any given time.
Oh, yeah. When I'm on live, she hangs around,
Well,
for
I
a
can tell
while
you
anyway.
right now, if Gydeco is coming through the way that I feel Gydeco is coming through, your cat is also your spiritual antenna extension. By
Yeah.
all means, yeah,
And
that's
she's
crazy.
beautiful. We had it on here before, but the
Yeah.
thing that is really crucial for people to understand when I get into a certain frequency, other than the human frequency, which I do, I mean, I operate all day in the human frequency, but I also will reveal the other frequency if I'm with certain people. If I'm
Yes.
with the right people, you'll see me operate in my Ashtar command frequency, which is a space being. Like right
Yes.
now, I can go back and forth. I can be this way right now. In 2 seconds, I can be the space being right in front of your eyes. You'll notice the difference. I am that now, but I can facilitate that
You're
switch over.
reserving.
Like I can
Yes.
switch over in a nanosecond.
Yeah, you're reserving it for when you need it. I can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Definitely.
friends, like, oh, she's got her phone. So
Oh.
they drew the power out of her other. they drew the. They do this. It's a funny thing. She's going to be on the other phone, so that's why we lost her. They zapped the power out of her phone from the ship.
Tass, I think it's important too that you did specify earlier when the live started that although Commander has we're using Friends with Fairies energy as the conduit, and he has John and all this stuff. Ultimately,
I'm the one.
it's all on him.
It's
We're
all on
Hey,
me.
we're just here. We're all here serving a
we're
purpose.
spectators.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, yeah. Our purpose is spectator and more of moral support for Commander.
Yes.
yeah, and I appreciate that. I love
You
you
And
know,
guys.
and
honestly,
it's and he feeds Commander, whether he wants to admit or not, he does feed off of our energy.
he
He
has to.
and we amplify
Yeah,
that.
That's of course you know this shit, bro. Of
Yeah,
course. This
we
is
have
yeah,
to
exactly
yeah.
what
amplify
I would
that,
say.
and
We feed off of each other. I mean,
yeah,
not everybody feeds off each other,
Oh,
but
it's
we
a
all
good
feed it.
feed, Commander.
It's a good feed.
It
It's a good
is
feed.
because when someone's doing something willingly, because that's what I mean. I'll feed this because you're coming from zero ego, right? Which means you're reverberating that energy, that vibration. I feel it. I don't just, I close my eyes and I can feel
Right.
it. So
That's
right.
how you tell.
I willingly give that to you. And anybody in here in this room, they can say it's vampiring. It's not. Vampiring is when someone steals something from you.
Yeah,
When
no,
you
Right.
give
we're
something willingly,
amplifying.
No,
We're
no,
here to
when,
serve a higher
no,
purpose.
and let me put it this way: no one anybody who knows me, the commander can never have his energy stealed from anybody. If anything, they would be more afraid of me because I'd be zapping them out into space because I can read people's energy. And if you're not who you say you are, I'll kick you right out into space. And my space friends know it. And so I am totally. When I get amped up, watch out. You could be the next person that is not real, and you will be kicked out into space permanently. And I'll say, yeah, they're gone. You see, because that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Friends with Faries is back. She got the other phone going.
Yeah.
So since this is a contact show, let's get back to our friends that are watching us in space and listening to us in space. As I said, laser focused. We're having some fun here, and I know they're enjoying it too. If any of the space people of the galactic groupings and Godico, if they're on your ship, the Palladians or anybody, if they have any questions for me, I am happy to facilitate answering those questions here on Earth. So Godico, before we get into that, if the Galactics wish to amplify some music from their ships of what they like from their own worlds, we'd like to listen to some more of the music. If we can somehow amplify the frequency of sound, vibrational frequency, to the people of Earth watching this, that would be great. I'll turn it over to the space people at the moment and see what happens. Godico, can you turn on my Alexa app, which is right next to me, and play this and have it play the song? Can you have it play the song? I have the app right here with the crystal and the pyramid on top of it. Can you turn it on from here? It might not be. It might be that it's going to take too much energy to do that. Although they can.
Your radio?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out.
No,
but
good. No, good.
Try your radio?
No, I haven't. I have the radio right here. I'll bring up the sound here. I'm on 6:30 a.m. Let's bring the radio up. Gotta go on 6:30 a.m. Like he knows. Godico, can you speak through the radio? Can you speak through the radio, Godico? 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 Okay. Okay. That's really weird. Wow. I have the radio on.
You hear that, Commander?
I'm listening. Everyone just listen.
That's a space kitty.
Yeah, she's here.
She's feeling the energy.
Listen, listen.
That was me. That was me.
Okay, Jay.
Whoa, that's weird.
I'm listening. Just keep listening, folks. Everyone keep listening really closely. Wow.
Commander, right when we heard that noise, Tass just got a dang message. When he's getting the messages, I'm feeling them coming in. So when we heard that sound, he was getting he was having a little moment there. I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain.
So let's keep listening. They're actually trying to make communications with us. So this is Encounters, and we're in contact with Godico and the Galactic Space Brothers and Sisters. Yeah, they're not no insects. Godico, could the galactic groupings increase the sound tensor beam of sound, or bring in more sound? Commander Allian here. Yeah, the spaceship. What you're hearing, folks, right now, I just want to say this briefly. There's the spaceship, the humming of the spaceship. So just to confirm, Godico, the humming of the spaceship, or people hearing the humming of the spaceship. One tap for yes, two taps for no. That's more than one tap, a lot of taps.
Sounds like he's excited.
He's excited. Yes. So I think I can tell you that you're hearing the humming. If you listen closely on your speakers, you're hearing the humming of their big spaceship.
Somebody said it sounds like birds. I have birds, but my birds are asleep.
Mm.
No, this isn't a bird sound. It's like a slow, like just almost like electric trying to like something trying to break through, like
Sounds
something
electronic,
trying to.
right?
Yeah, it's the humming of this. It's the humming of the spaceship is what you're hearing right now.
Sounds
Yeah,
Like
it's
if
not
you
a
listen,
whistle. It's more like
music.
it's kind of like that.
yeah. Godico, can we hear the humming of your spaceship a little bit more so people know the difference? Let us listen to the humming of your spaceship. Yes, CJ.
Somebody asked if Godico is a teenager. No, but Godico is very childlike energy.
Yeah, Godico is a star being, a space being from the star system constellation Sirius.
But wait, it could be a childlike space being messing with us too, and that's okay.
But that's not happening. So,
No.
but it is, again, like I said, for those interested, in learning. Gatiko and I have been in contact with each other before Earth. I chose to come here from Mars and do mission work in this human form, which I'm happy to be here. It's an interesting planet, to say the least, but I'm also here to complete the mission.
Oops, sorry, that was me.
That's okay.
Yeah, Serena,
Okay.
I think Tass is still trying to figure out who the woman is, but yeah, it could be his mother, it could be his wife. Maybe in his culture, the wife is the leader. The women are the leaders, which makes sense because women are better leaders.
Mhm.
But anyway, there's definitely a feminine energy there somewhere, something coming through.
Mhm.
Whether it's Gatiko connected or connected to Commander on a different level, there's something there.
Yeah, and the other thing is, as we listen, because this is where you're going to learn a lot. I mean, we will interact here too, all of us here, but we want you to also to who've never heard my space brother Gatiko, that just if you're new here, we don't channel anything. Everything here is happening for real. This is direct. Everyone talks about how they had this happen here at this mall or this happened there. What we're doing here is validated, and you can validate it because I'm in contact with somebody who I know from the past before coming to Earth. And what you're hearing here is nothing other than real. When I say that, understand it. These shows are recorded. All my contact shows with Gatiko are recorded. He knows they're recorded, and they're recorded because they're going to be recorded. And secondly, so that you can learn about the contacts we've been having with him. Gatiko has come through speaking. He's in this form with all of us. The cat knows he's here because the cat's going nuts talking. And it's just one of those things. It's just, when that happens, to you, each of you, when you eventually have that moment in time, when you make contact with your star family, I guarantee you it will be the most beautiful experience that you have. It will be the most beautiful experience. And it has definitely changed my outlook even more so. That's James. Good.
Is my phone messing up, guys?
Are you doing that, James?
No, for real. Did my phone just tap into my soundboard?
Yeah.
What's
Wait,
going on here?
second. I have a soundboard. I have a soundboard, and it has sound. Dude, I am not kidding you. My
Are you
soundboard
kidding me?
just turned. No, I'm gonna put
Are you
my
kidding me?
camera
Kidding me?
on.
Kidding me? Kidding me? Kidding me?
No, look.
Kidding
Wait,
me?
hold on.
You've got interdimensional.
Look,
Not
Oh,
my soundboard just turned
what do
on.
you want to know?
let me tell you. I'm Commander Alien.
Is there an
Commander.
echo?
Ashtar Commander. That's really crazy.
Are you guys hearing an echo?
No, it's not Martha. It's not an evil spirit. We're in contact with our positive star family here. Please leave that stuff out of here. There's no evilness here. Gosh
Can you guys
almighty.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, is there an echo?
There's no echo now.
That's
Let me do something here.
Everybody
my
says
space
it's
friends,
echoing now.
my space friends, please turn on his board and make it do that again. Please turn on the board so it does it again. Just so people know.
No, no. I'm freaking out over here, guys. That's my sound. I've been on this live for how long? My sound. Wait, here's the thing. I don't even connect my soundboard to my cell phone. There is no way for me to connect my soundboard to my cell phone. It's connected to the computer.
Yeah, she'll be back. Friends with Faries will be back. So I'm going to explain something. Gatiko, hello? Wait a minute. Something's happening here. You hear that? You hear that? Amplification of the soundboard, please.
Hello?
Amplification of the soundboard.
Hello?
Thank you. Amplification of the soundboard. They're turning your soundboard on. I just told them to do that. Amplification of the soundboard, please. Soundboard. Amplification. Let me see here.
Wait. Test it. I'm gonna mute my phone and see
Okay.
what happens.
I'm gonna have you mute your phone, and I'm gonna do something. To my space friends, unmute his phone right now. Unmute it. No, I didn't mean you to take him off the thing. Just unmuting his phone. I think I'm sorry about that, James. They did more than unmute your phone. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah.
I'm gonna probably have to step down.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to take a little time here.
Yeah, you've been
like
indeed.
I got a
What's
lot going on
here?
here right now. I'm just
You
gonna
hear that
separate.
sound?
Hello.
I'm gonna
Can you hear me?
Tass, thank you for being here, man. Sorry for the amplification. They're playing. My space friends are playing with his.
You have a lot of different interdimensionals. Yeah. We're not just talking like our celestials. We're
No,
talking
absolutely.
like outer cosmos. And
Yeah.
some beings are like literally speaking in really, really high pitched frequencies it's I gotta go get some air.
Go ahead, my friend. Thank you, brother.
But if you want to have me back sometime, just shout me out, you know.
Absolutely. You know it. You're always welcome here.
Okay, bro. You be well,
All right,
everybody.
take care.
Namaste. Thank you for the
You
beautiful
take care of yourself, and take care of
Okay.
yourself. That's the most important.
Yeah, I just need some reflection and a little bit of air, I think. My whole spine is locked up.
Oh yeah, yeah. My
I'm
energy
gonna
is
message you. I'm gonna message you if you're okay with some of these messages. I'll text them to you in our
Okay.
after the show or later, because
Yeah.
I have a bunch of stuff that I think that you just to reflect.
Right.
Because,
A lot of reflection. Yeah. We
there's
both
some
need to do
teams
that.
out
We all
there.
need to do that.
They're really interested in what you're doing, so
Yeah.
don't stop it, Commander. Keep doing it, brother.
Oh, I'm not stopping it. I've been attracted. I only attract the Christed beings of light, and those are the only ones that I will allow to participate with me. And
do you do any other platforms besides? I know you have your radio show. I've heard your
I have
radio.
on YouTube. I put all my shows there. This is my main platform, really, though. This is where I'm supposed to be. I came from Facebook to here. I still use Facebook, but this is where I'm supposed to be. The Astro Command has said, "Commander, this is where you're supposed to be," and so I'm very happy. This is the platform.
I have a couple things that I really want to discuss with you. I'm going to message you after, but I think that if you entertain the idea of what I'm thinking, I really think that I see some
Tass, it ain't gonna happen. I already know where you're going, buddy. It ain't gonna happen. Commander ain't doing it.
Okay, well, anyways, I love you guys. Namaste,
I love you.
everybody.
Take care,
well.
Taz.
Okay, guys.
So we're gonna do a little experiment, and
hear me?
okay. Hey, we can hear your friends.
Okay.
So I wanted to know when my soundboard hooked on, did it take? Was it playing sound? I can't. When it does that, my whole phone, I cannot hear the show anymore at all. So I don't know if he's pushing buttons. I don't know if.
Let me tell you something. Okay, so
out for the whole thing.
now I'm realizing I have a lot of galactic light beings and many galactic civilizations on ships watching this show right now in outer space. So I'm going to say this right now, and I'm doing this not because I'm trying to destroy your technological control board. So I want my galactic brothers and sisters, and those of the Ashtar Command even, to play, turn on his soundboard. Turn on the soundboard just for a minute. Turn on the soundboard,
soundboard
please.
Is not on, but now
it's not on now.
No, but now my phone is like bringing up.
Okay, let's have the soundboard go on, please. Like you have to understand, we could shut down nuclear power plants and nuclear missiles. We also have the same ability to turn on your soundboard just for the fun of it. So let's turn on the soundboard and hear a little echoing. James, don't touch anything. If you can do that, we want to let people know that this is real, that this is happening. So at the count of three, this is an experiment. Can you turn on the soundboard again? 1, 2, 3. And unmute James's mic. Unmute James's mic. Unmute James's mic. Gattaco or the space beings of the galactic levels.
No,
Thank you.
Guys, the crow is one of the sounds on the soundboard. So that's what I'm saying. The sound that you're hearing is the sound that comes from a soundboard. But the soundboard cannot hook up to the phone.
Yeah.
It's an old USB. It's a USB cord.
Okay. I hear stuff happening right now. I hear something's going to be happening any minute. I can hear it. I can hear it. The soundboard on? Can I hear my voice? Repeat my voice. Repeat. Did you hear that? Hello? So we're having some real strong intergalactic communications with Gattaco, and apparently also some other space galactic beings. Okay.
You kicked out James.
James, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I don't think we're trying to get you knocked out on your technology, but you'll be back. He'll be back. You know what is happening? James had no control over that, so we can't make excuses or come up with possible answers to something that cannot be answered. All that stuff happened before. It's all recorded, and it'll be on my YouTube channel, Astro Grand Spaceship News. I have friends at Fairy with me here, and it's just crazy, I know all the space people, the galactic people, the Christed beings of light on the ships of light. Please show us or something, or play us. Whoa! I just lost. Oh man, this has been a really crazy night. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, down the rabbit hole's coming back. Oh my gosh, I think he's coming back. Here we go. Thank you.
Man, I've never met with you and I'm not doing it because my soundboard is going off.
Are you serious?
Commander, I've been on lives with you for months.
Forever.
For months.
Man.
Okay? I don't even use my sound. I only use it for studio work.
Right.
I only use it for I'm scared. Yeah, Deborah D, I'm scared because y'all are hearing sounds of the crow coming through. And how are you hearing sounds from a soundboard that physically cannot connect to a phone?
Because it's intergalactic communications that's doing it. That's all. Nothing to be afraid of.
I'm not scared, but I'm scared, but it's...
Put it this way. Nothing to be scared of. They're basically showing everybody here they can turn on electrical devices from space. They're able to do that. They're able to do that, and they did. So it's a beautiful experience that we're having. James, what are you playing?
They're laughing.
James, was that you? James? Are they playing with his board?
Sounds like they are.
James? They are playing with his electrical board. This is amazing. This is absolutely insane. Oh my God. It's really getting intense here, folks. Oh my gosh.
It sounds like laughing.
They're laughing. James will make you folks in space laugh on the ships. They are definitely in control of his technical.
Can you guys hear me now? Hello.
Technical equipment
now. Hello.
Technical equipment.
Can you hear me now?
They're playing with your equipment now.
Okay, so
the space people
whenever
are
my
playing with your equipment right
whenever
now.
my soundboard goes off, I cannot
Oh, no.
hear anything you guys are saying. I can't even hear what
Oh
the
my gosh.
soundboard is doing because it's all buttons. So
It's happening.
when you sit, man,
James, I love you.
I'm throwing the thing. Wait.
Don't do that.
Here's what's gonna blow your mind the most.
Okay.
It's running on battery power. The soundboard is hooked up to a power source, but it has a backup battery. The power source is off.
Sorry.
The sound is on.
I'll tell you, I gotta tell people, do not be afraid.
Yes, the
Our
soundboard
space-
is lighting up. The soundboard is
our
picking
space
up
brothers-
my voice.
Our space
patterns.
brothers are communicating with us. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful experience. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. This is a message from the Ashtar Galactic
Yeah,
Command.
he's just messing with me. No, I'm not freaking
Nothing to
out, guys.
fear.
I'm just like, whoa, it's just mind blowing me that if the same way Commander got freaked out when his Alexa turned on,
He's getting freaked out. in a good way.
when my soundboard just turned on, I kind of freaked out. I'm not gonna.
So let's listen. Let's listen. Songs. I love space. I love space. I love space. We're going to space. We're going on a ship. We're going to take a trip. This is great.
Sing a song.
Oh, they're playing. Oh, look at this. They're playing music on his system.
That's funny.
This is amazing. If people aren't watching this show right now and you're sleeping or watching some crazy old movie, you should be here. You should be here. You should be here. See, I like that. You should be here.
Sing a song, Commander.
Okay, I'll sing a song. I'm going to sing. This is just really intense. This is absolutely insane, crazy good. I'm going to sing a song for my space brothers and sisters on the ships. You've come a long way, traveling in the stars. You've come a long way. You've come very far to reconnect with me. And that is all I see is love in your heart. Love in your heart. Love and we'll start. Love in your heart. Love in your heart. As we travel around and we hear all the sounds that we just listened to see. Well, this is amazing. This is amazing. And as we come together, I don't know what to say. I'm so amazed at what's happening right now. I've never, ever seen this happen in my whole intergalactic life. I love everyone. I love every one of you on the ships, all the different galactic beings of light. I love all of you. All of you. I love 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 you, all of you. The echoing kind of gets me a little bit.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Did you?
Did
you hear anything I was saying?
I can hear everything you're saying. And the space, my friends on the ships are laughing right now.
Listen,
God.
Because what happens is, listen, my whole phone, I can't hear what you're saying. I can't hear like my whole sound in my phone goes off. It shows that there's like my voice, like, on the box. I can see my box with the little circle and that there's sound coming. But I can't hear nothing. And now my damn soundboard is turned off.
I'm telling you, I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry.
Transcending Grammy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My soundboard is communicating with my phone, and I don't know how that is possible.
Because our Space Brothers are in control of your board. He doesn't understand that.
My soundboard is my phone doesn't even have a USB plug into it. It's like the big USB, old school USB. XR. I got an XR mic.
I've lost it. I'm sorry. I've actually lost it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen tomorrow to see what it's doing because the soundboard has sounds on it. Lori, I don't even have a DVD player in this house. Gekko over here is just trying to play jokes with everybody.
Oh my goodness, I am hurting so hard.
Listen,
folks.
Commander, I'm going to take a picture of my unit. I'm going to show you that this damn thing does not have my phone does not have a USB port on it.
This has got to be.
And
thank you. This must be the best show ever.
And my head, it's just blowing my mind because the technology is not supposed to mesh.
It doesn't matter. Your technology doesn't matter. Seriously, it doesn't matter. They can take your technology and make it do anything they want.
Do you think that Gekko is now he's like, oh, let me go check out what James is doing over there, and then he's like, oh, what is this piece of equipment over here? And then he starts pushing the buttons, and he realizes that he can transmit that. That's freaking weird. Yeah, give up before a drink. Goodbye.
No, he's able to control the technology.
I'm done.
He was playing. James. He was playing music. Stay on here. He was playing music. It's all good.
Wait. What do you mean he was playing music?
Yeah, he was playing some music. He also had clapping going on. You didn't know that.
The the soundboard has clapping on it. The soundboard has like
they were using the clapping on the soundboard when I was singing. They were clapping.
That's
using
cool.
a soundboard. It was all good. Everything they were doing that you didn't hear was all good.
Yeah, no. I'm not leaving, guys. I'm just messing around. Because it's just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. It's like a piece of analog equipment trying to tap into a digital world. It just doesn't work.
Well, you know what? For human beings, maybe, not for my space friends. My galactic friends can make anything work. Gekko, can you clap? Can you tap? Gekko? They got his. What was that?
It sounded like he said yes.
Yeah, I think he said yes. Hey, Gekko, are you having fun? Gekko, are you having fun tonight on the show? I think he said yes. Oh, he's tapping through James's phone system.
No, I'm just sitting here. I can't hear anything you guys are saying when my damn thing turns on. So that's okay. I'm just sitting here enjoying the show.
That's right. Gekko can actually use your technology. Gekko, are you able to speak through James's phone now? Gekko? Oh, there we go with the clapping. This is great. So everyone, I want people to know watching this show, this has got to be the most... I'm telling you, this has got to be the most amazing, fun experience for Gekko and the space people. I'm telling you, this is oh man. You know, we're progressing. We went from tapping to clapping. You know, Godico is hosting the show Encounters now. He's my co-host. Godico, you're my co-host. Godico, what other sounds does he have on that board? Does he have any space music? Any space music on that board? This is great. This is incredibly great. You know, only if NASA knew I was in contact with my space friend off planet right now, they would freak out. Let me tell you, folks, you're not going to hear this on any YouTube channel. No other. What is just? You're not going to hear this on any other TikTok channel because this is where it's at. You tell everybody that this is where it's at. This is intergalactic. Intergalactic.
You guys hear me?
Yeah. Was that James?
Rap a song, James.
James, is that you? Godico's got complete control of the technology.
Yeah, and you guys really can't hear me this whole time.
No, we heard other stuff.
So listen, there's a blue button. I can't even turn my mic. I can't even turn my camera on.
Oh no!
Hold on a second, guys.
James, you're in the rabbit hole.
Hold on. If I told you something, it's really not gonna. I don't want this to freak you guys out.
No, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
It's not a freak out. But listen.
I can't help it. I've never laughed so hard in my life.
There's a button on my thing that's beeping, and it's like
it's communications. The beeping is the communications.
Wait. So listen, there's an input light on the soundboard right now that I've never seen before. So
they're upgrading your technology. They're upgrading your technology.
They better come do this while I'm recording a podcast.
They're upgrading your technology.
Get some contact on the podcast.
For people that are new to my show Encounters, this is truly a show that's out of this world.
No, Lori, what it is I have a sound deck. I have a soundboard. And yes, there are recordings, sound effects and stuff like that. Okay, you're following me, Lori. Okay, so listen, the sound deck is over here, and it's connected to a computer, okay? I want you to understand me, Lori. Are you following me? It's connected to a computer via a USB cord. I am on a cell phone. These two technologies do not talk to each other. But they're talking to each other right now.
Because they've upgraded. We're almost at 100,000. We need to get to 100,000. Godico,
why does
get me up to 100,000
wait,
likes?
real quick, while we're having fun, why the Fat Daddy, why the heck do you keep on asking if Commander is married?
Wait a minute, listen. There's music. I heard flute music. Play the flute music. Play the flute music again.
Fairy, you playing? She's messing with us now.
Were you playing a flute, friends?
That
was you? Okay.
He said I got the yeah, but Fat Daddy, you've been asking 10 times and I keep on responding to you in the chat. Yes.
Wait a minute. I have a message coming through. Hold on. James, this is the command speaking. We have taken over control of your board. We can adjust your controls any way we want. We can make things go on that don't go on. Don't question it. Accept it. It's a reality.
Listen, man, if I just think that it's so odd that we just sitting here bull crapping, talking around, and the the thing just lit up and just started messing around with my phone.
I think it was funny when it was clapping at the commander.
Gotta go.
I'm
Can
gonna
you
say
clap?
Gotta go. Can you clap?
And now he's just blocking me out and pulling me in and out. Yeah, I have assimilated.
I thought I heard a voice. What's going on? No, Deborah D. Nope, we're not. Why should we be nervous? This is our space brothers and our space brothers. We're nothing. We're not nervous. Don't be nervous. This is great. This is beautiful. This is the contact's all about, right? You all wanted contact. You all wanted contact, right? So what do you like? What do you want? It's happening. So if you're just tuning in, welcome to outer space. Space is the place. Space is the place. You can be in space too. This is great. This is absolutely great. This is just, oh my gosh, this is so good. UFO UAP by our space brothers and sisters. We've been intergalactically hacked by our space brothers and sisters. Intergalactically.
Hello.
We hear you.
We hear you now.
We hear you. We hear you. We hear you. We hear you. They're still playing with your board.
Turn my camera on now. Look, it says I'm going to take a screenshot of this, Commander. I'm going to send it to you.
I love it. I love you.
No, man. I'm going to take a screenshot of this because now I can't even turn my camera on. It says you'll connect using audio only.
Let me just say something. This is the Twilight Zone. If this actually had been not the Twilight Zone, you would not have been here.
No, I wouldn't, Cheryl. I wouldn't mess with Commander like that. I'm telling you right now, there's no way this soundboard is connected to my phone.
It's not. You know what you're hearing, folks. Now I'm going to be serious. Even though I hear like an echo with a soundboard, you're watching encounters. This is the contact show. What you're hearing here is being documented. This is our space brothers and sisters communicating, and they took over his soundboard. I'm telling you that they can control the soundboard, and they're having a lot of fun tonight with it. So people relax. It's all good. Stop freaking out. If you're freaking out, you have no idea what's going on.
I'm having fun with it because I think it's cool. Honestly, it's kind of boring because when it happens, I can't hear what you guys are hearing, so I can't enjoy I can't, I can see Commander laughing, but I can't hear it or communicate with him.
I'm here, and I'm here. Now I'm not here. I'm on the ship. Now I'm here. Now I'm on the ship. Now I'm here. Now I'm on the ship. Now I'm here. Now I'm on the ship. I just had to do that, folks. I just had to do that.
In fact, wait. The one time that I did try to hook my soundboard up to my TikTok, you remember that, Commander? It was really bad buzzing and really bad, because it was, so that was a
And
whole
also,
different experience.
and as we have just a moment without any shenanigans from our space brothers, we want to get to 100,000 likes. I want everyone to follow me. If you follow me, I'm trying to get up to 100,000 followers. I want to do it before the summer. I want to do more outreach for people, and that's really important. Please gift us if you like what you're hearing. How many TikTokers do you know are having contact with their space brothers and sisters directly, positive beings of light? How many people do you know on TikTok are doing this? Nobody. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're interested in UFOs or not interested in UFOs. How many people are doing this? Be honest with yourself. Go within and ask yourself. And the answer is nobody. Because we are humbly involved in this mission work for years. Before I even had TikTok, I was doing this mission work. Even if there was no cell phones, I was doing the mission work. This is just another way to facilitate expanding understanding of consciousness and allowing people to know what's happening. Let's see, is James there? So we're bringing James back on. And we have Gekko with us. Gekko's here with us. Many galactic space beings are watching this show. Many galactic levels of light are here off planet. And yeah, thank you, Trance. I take that humbly in mission work. I have no ego.
You see that?
Yeah.
You see that?
Gekko, can you guys get the board going with some music?
Wait.
Without him talking.
Commander, do you see that light right there?
Yeah, what is that light?
That's an input light, all right? Okay? Now I'm gonna show somebody because they said I'm messing with you. Hold on, look. Here's all of the inputs. I unplugged everything. Look, there's no wires. No wires. Here's the
light, but the lights are on, right?
But look, here's the XR wire. You see where it plugs in right there? Right? That's input 1 right there. There's no input.
Yeah. So I want to test now that you can hear us. I'm going to, without James pressing anything,
I'm going to leave my hand.
Okay. I want my space brothers, Gekko, if you could put some music on his thing without him touching it. I know you guys have the ability to do it now, so leave the camera on, and I want to see if they do anything. Gekko and the space people, can you do something now, like the clapping, or play some music off of his board, just so people can see that he's not doing it? We're gonna listen.
When it connects to when my phone connects to the soundboard or whatever the hell it's doing, my camera and my mic and everything turns off. Yeah, so I'm still here. That. So as long as I'm still here, they're
gonna do it again. I just don't know exactly what minute they're gonna do it, but they can do it at any moment. They were having a lot of fun on the ship doing this. And a lot of the space people were laughing as much as we were. I send my love to, I'll sing a song if they do that. If they make it clap or do something on his board, I will sing you a space song for the people on the ships. I will sing a song. I will. If you want to hear me sing another song on the ships up off planet, do something on that control board for a minute, please. Clapping.
Anything.
That's clapping. It's going to happen soon. I hear the sounds. Friends of Faries, you hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I didn't
sing a song. I'm going to sing a song right now, and here's the song.
It doesn't show the picture.
When we go together in any kind of weather, we know we can go real far. When we go really far and we go into the stars, then we'll go real far. As we go down the tunnel, we find that the tunnel leads to outer space. And when we go through the tunnel, we get outer space. We have a see new race. And when we see a new race, are you playing your flute? That's good.
Yes, go ahead.
You could play the flute. I think they might like that. So you can play the flute while I'm singing. I'm dreaming of a spaceship so far away. When the space people come, the men and women come from other planetary systems to say hi. I'm dreaming of a day disclosure will happen everywhere. When disclosure happens, we'll be all very happy and we'll be living together forevermore. There you go.
That was beautiful.
All impromptu. All impromptu. Now I turn it over to our space brothers and sisters to play some music. Do some clapping. Do something. You hear the tapping? I heard the tapping. Epic Productions Z. Epic Productions Z. Who are you?
Oh,
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Hello.
Ashtar. Hello, Ashtar Command. Ashtar. Here they go. They're turning it on now.
Okay.
It's their turn.
Well, I'm on it. I'm not pushing any buttons.
Okay, play some music. Somebody play some music. The space people play some music. Play some music. Ashtar Command. Encounters. The number one intergalactic UFO spiritual talk show. Wait a minute. I know they're going to do something in a minute. They're figuring out what they want to play. Gekko and the space people, what are you going to play? He's not touching anything. He's not touching any buttons or anything.
the light came on. Look at everything's lighting up.
It's all coming on. It's all lighting up by itself. They're turning everything on. There it goes. He's not touching it. Not touching it.
How are you going?
Not touching it. And my voice is going over it. Look at that. I'm affecting it.
Okay. Did you guys see this? What was going on over here?
Yeah, we did, James.
Okay, I'm telling you, whenever this phone connects to this soundboard, my sound goes out. That thing was playing some stuff. You saw the waves. My hand was here. I'm not pushing any buttons.
Yep. He's telling the truth. See, folks, you have to understand, I've been in contact with my space brother for over a year, I almost said a year, a month and a half. Everybody here is witness to what's happening tonight. All this stuff is being recorded. Well, Epic, if you didn't see anything right now, he's not touching the board. That's happening all by itself. You don't see that, Epic? You should be seeing that on the lower screen. As I'm talking, I'm affecting his board. Do you see that? Open your eyes and look. If you don't see it, then you're not opening your eyes, man. It's all real. It's all real. He's not touching anything. This is what's going on.
Hello.
And if you don't believe it, our space brothers and sisters will actually make you believe it. Because you can't hide from the truth. The cosmic truth will set you free. Understand that.
Oh, okay. So Kit Kat said it's your voice coming through the board.
Yes, it is.
So my phone, I'm going to take a screenshot for you. Hold on. Let me hit the screenshot button. My Bluetooth is not on. This Bluetooth is not on. Look. That's Bluetooth.
Yeah. As I speak, there's like an air sound, like it's getting ready to. I actually have the ability to amplify sound. I'm learning a lot about myself tonight. I have the ability to do some stuff here. I have the ability to affect your technology. I'm affecting your technology. I have the ability to affect your technology.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Gekko is working with me. I'm learning that I'm being fully activated fully activated to affect your technology. I'm affecting. Not only that, I think we can shut. I think we can shut down the nuclear missiles. We can shut them down. We can shut them down on planet Earth.
I hear laughing,
They
Commander.
they can be shut down on planet Earth. All the nuclear weapons will be shut down. Shut down. Shut down. Shut them down. We'll shut them down. You see, folks, this has got to be a show that will be a classic. Classic. The people that are doubtful, you need to wake up. If you're here and you're not sure what's going on, I'm telling you, wake up. You've been duped by your own government. You've been duped by your media. You've been duped by movies. You've been duped by everything on this planet, and that's why you're asleep. That's why you're asleep, because you've been duped. I came to Earth to bust your matrix. How do I bust your matrix? By doing this. By our space brothers and our galactic space brothers and sisters.
Yes, I was touching the levels to show that the input was coming in from the phone, but the Bluetooth was not on.
Right, so he's trying to show you why. So I have a message, a really strong. I'm so amped up right now. I have a message. The message is those who are doubtful, skeptical, you need to wake up. You've been lied to on this planet. You've been lied to forever. All the religions have lied to you. All the politicians have lied to you. Everybody who wants to control things have lied to you. I don't want to control anything. I just want to liberate the planet from this lie that people have been accepting for a long, long time on planet Earth. I am done with the lies. I'm here to kick some cosmic you-know-what, to wake people up in a very loving way. I'm a Christed being of light. I've come here to liberate the Earth. Do you want to liberate the Earth? How many people here want to liberate the planet from these lies? You're hearing, you're seeing my space brothers utilize my friend James's control board. This is real. This is not made up. We're not doing some really advanced CGI here. None of this is made up. It's all real. How many of you really believe in the things you believe in about being a light worker, a liberator of light, of love? How many people want to live in that harmony, in that space? Support what we're doing. I definitely do. We're almost at 100,000.
I'm sorry, Commander. I just want to put in here. Everybody knows me, and I'm not gonna lie. I was freaked the F out. Okay.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not supposed to be, and I know that one of the core components of contact is to stay calm. But this is all the more proof that when the ish hits the fan and we really do have contact, even those that tell ourselves we are ready for it. I'll tell you what, I was not ready for that, and it really did freak me out, and that's why I did put the camera on and hit the sound things and really try to show you guys that how the technology works.
Yeah. No, I'm glad, James, you did that, because James would never do something like that. He couldn't do something like that. He likes to joke around, but this was no joke.
But joking around and me being scared are two different things.
Yeah. And now that you've got over being scared, you're going to get used to this because it's going to happen again. Yeah. It will.
How does she know? Humble, how do you know my heart rate is pumping like a rabbit right now? For real, because when you think about something that scares you, woo.
Lynn says, "Are you able to communicate with the ships?" Well, I don't communicate with the ships. I'm communicating with Gekko on the ship, and all the galactic beings of light. There's other ships out away from Earth that are watching the show. I say watching. Yeah, they can view the show on some way with their monitoring systems. They are watching. We have a lot of intergalactic beings watching the show tonight. Whether you believe that or not doesn't matter to me, but just for people to understand that. It's almost 1:30. At 1:30, I think we're going to end the show for tonight. It's been a crazy night. This contact night on Friday has been phenomenal. And this show will be on my YouTube channel by tomorrow morning. This will be transferred to YouTube,
Yeah, I
and you'll
can't
be
wait
able
to
to
go
watch it.
on and listen to hear it because I couldn't hear it from my end.
Yeah, you know. And again, I really want your support. So if you want to become a subscriber, I'm trying to get 100
100,000.
subscribers. We have 100,000 likes. Please follow me. I want to get to, by the beginning of summer, I want to be at 100,000 followers so I can reach out to more people around the planet. So that comes, every one of you has a mission to do. Everybody follow everybody else. Everybody follow everybody. You know, it's been a really incredible night. I had no idea that Godico was going to do this. You see, I had no idea.
And wait,
This,
wait, wait. I want to make another point, just for any doubters out there. I've already been real vocal about it. I've always taken the gotta go thing halfway, half in, half out, not knowing. But after this damn soundboard lit up in my house, I am 100% convinced.
you see, that's all it takes is something to be transformative. That just like for me, when it first happened with the Alexa app, James knows I had no idea what was going on. I mean, I was like, he saw what happened to me, and I eventually started having communications with Godico. And as that happened, I started becoming more relaxed. I started communicating with him, and I understood more about him and the people from his planet, from the constellation. And they have a very big ship. He has a huge ship that's beautiful. The ship looks like a star with a center circle around it. It's a very big ship. Okay. So now let everybody know about our show. This is not only the best UFO show on social media, it really is the best. Not because I say it. There's not one YouTuber out there with a really popular show with millions of people on YouTube that is doing what we're doing here, that is having real contact with people from outer space. There's not one of them that can come on my show and tell me that. I don't care who they are. There's not one TikToker that can come on here and say, "Oh, Commander, I do a show. I'm having contact. Contact with who? Who you having contact with? Okay, all right. This is the real deal. Like I said, I'm from Mars. I work in cosmic Christ consciousness. I work with the Ashtar Galactic Command. Everything I do here is real. Everything. I don't channel. I don't throw cards up in the air. I don't have crystal balls in my house to read your future. Everything we do here is go intergalactic, galactic, and very much here to help the planet. And we interview people. So on my off nights when we're not doing Contact Fridays, we will interview you about your experiences, your visitations, UFO sightings. If you have any footage of any really good UFO footage that you've been recording, send it to me. I'll take a look at it. I'll review it. And I don't know, Godico, did you like the show tonight? 1 tap for yes, 2 taps for no. Godico? Oh, Friends of Faries trying to charge both her phones. Both her phones got drained. Oh my goodness.
Sure, yeah.
Godico, uh, can you tap to say that you're still here? Can you tap? Godico, unmute James's mic if you're still here with us. Can you unmute James's mic? Can you unmute the microphone? Okay. They're not going to do that.
Listen, as soon as you said can you unmute the microphone? My ear popped almost if like it was him saying good night, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I think Godico's done for the night. I am too. It's about almost 1:30 Earth time. This has been a special contact broadcast. Our contact with Godico is every Friday night, but Godico can
Go
come
have
in
a
whenever.
drink.
Have some water. Have some apple cider.
I'm gonna have some hard cider.
Oh, you have that down there?
I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Have some fake cider.
My mic shows that I'm still muted.
No, you're not muted. You're talking,
No.
man. You're here. I have the.
No,
It's
you
gonna
can
be.
feel and listen, when that stuff was going on, I could feel it in my house.
I felt it everything. Yeah.
I mean, I could feel like the lightning bolts, and now it's like totally
Yeah.
gone.
Thank you, Brilliance. I appreciate that. I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's show. And I would encourage you to gift us if you really love the show. You have TikTok coins. Hey, Palladian, good to see you, Palladian. Welcome, everybody. So if you can do some TikTok coins, I'm gonna. Wow. Okay, James is gone. I loved it. I believe now. Thank you, Waco. Thank you, brother or sister, or if you're a man or a woman, whatever. Just thank you. Thank you so much, Lakita. I suspect things are going to get more interesting next Friday, but understand, because we are so connected with Gadako and his space group on their ships, understand that Gadako can interfere with, he can interact on my show anytime he wants. And I don't control him. I don't control them. I have no control of anything. The only thing I control is my own spiritual being. They control their own spiritual beingness. You know, that's what it is. So it's been a great show. Please go to my main page, Commander Elion 2022. I have a Cash App for Venmo. I would like to encourage $5, $10, or $15 donations if you can, and become a subscriber if you can. You see the subscribe thing pop up on the screen. Become a subscriber to my TikTok. Okay. We appreciate everybody. We love everybody here. Thank you, Carol, Susie, Q. Power can affect our. Okay. Thank you for having me on, Commander. I'm glad. Whoops. Whoa. I almost. Friends of Furry, we enjoyed having you on tonight, and let you get your phones charged up. Friends with fairies, when we're on together on this on the live here, you never know when they're going to come through, and you're basically a very important part of the show. So welcome to the Friends of Fairies. Welcome to being a part of our Encounters contact staff. So we're doing contact. Whoops, with Gadako and our space brothers and sisters with Gadako. I can't imagine how many galactic beings were watching this tonight when they were on there. They were like, it's almost like an intergalactic United Nations of worlds. They were all there, all listening, all very interested. They were all there. So I'm going to get some sleep. I think I deserve to get some rest here. I'm going to go off planet, probably go on a ship. Yes, I felt the same way. Hundreds of them. And everybody have a good weekend, man. We'll be on tomorrow night with our regular show, I think. Regular. Whatever regular is. I don't even know what regular is anymore. What I thought was regular. He froze my phone. Wow. So I was laughing so hard earlier. I have never laughed so hard in my life. Commander, you need to send Shy a note to have her watch the show tomorrow. I will do that. If she will watch the show that we just did, I hope she'll come back and realize that everything we're doing is real. You don't have to wait for the Department of Defense to tell us the truth, or any Air Force or Naval Intelligence. All you have to do is come on Encounters, because we're in touch with our space brothers. We are, now for those that were skeptical, now this is real. This is what you've been waiting for. And those who have been waiting for it, now you don't have to wait for it, right? Because you saw it and you heard it right here. You heard it right here. You heard Gadako and the space people utilizing James's board and doing all kinds of fun stuff with it. Okay? So I'm out of here. Folks. I love you all. Have a good weekend. And we'll be on Saturday night for another edition of Encounters, a show that's out of this world. Thank you.